Okay, part 284C3M1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34w. Line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34w. Bimolecular gas rate constant 5G Wow Seti. Here's our alien radio signal. And we'll back it up just a bit. Looks like this one's a little bit bigger than the other one. So I'll make it just a tad smaller so it fits on the camera. Okay, so this is the gas-fuel mixture algorithm for UFO spaceship from the WOW data. January 26. Oh, we're back to the Brunauer-Emmett-Teller keyword of Arrhenius law. Line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p33 Brunauer-Emmett-Teller Raney nickel metals 5G Wow Seti. Went to Arrhenius law to Eyring equation. Eyring equation was from a previous video of line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34 Arrhenius bet Eyring R alien math 5G Wow Seti. And then we went from the Eyring equation to Arrhenius equation, Eyring equation to transition state theory, then collision theory rate constant is from the previous video. Line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e13c9c6d3p34v. Collision theory, Eyring equation, 5G Wow Seti. So the keyword is rate constant, and quote from wiki, the rate constant for a bimolecular gas phase reaction as predicted by collision theory is this equation, where Z is the collision frequency, is the steric factor, and E with the little a is the activation energy of the reaction, T is the temperature, and R is the gas constant. The collision frequency is this equation here, where N with the little a is the Avogadro constant. I don't know what that symbol is. Looks like an O with a little straight line off the right hand side, and then small ab is the reaction cross section. K with the small b is Boltzmann constant, and the U symbol with the tail going straight down on the left side is a small ab is the reduced mass of the reactants. Therefore, the rate of a bimolecular reaction for ideal gases will be R equals, and then there's your equation. Z is the collision frequency. Is the steric factor, which will be discussed in detail in the next section. EA is the activation energy of the reaction. T is the absolute temperature. R is gas constant, and the product ZP is equivalent to pre-exponential factor of the Arrhenius equation. Validity of the theory and steric factor. Once a theory is formulated, its validity must be tested. That is, compare its predictions with the results of the experiments. When the expression form of the rate constant is compared with the rate equation for an elementary biomolecular reaction, there's the equation, it is noticed that this other equation, that expression is similar to the Arrhenius equation and gives the first theoretical explanation for the Arrhenius equation on a molecular basis. The weak temperature dependence of the pre-exponential factor is so small compared to the exponential factor that it cannot be measured experimentally. That is, it is not feasible to establish on the basis of temperature studies of the rate constant with a predicted T and 1/2 dependence of the pre-exponential factors observed experimentally. To alleviate this problem, a new concept must be introduced, the steric factor, P. It is defined as the ratio between the experimental factor and the predicted one, or the ratio between the frequency factor and the collision frequency, and it must most often less than unity. P equals A observed over Z calculated. Usually the more complex the reactant molecules, the lower the steric factor. Nevertheless, some reactions exhibit steric factors greater than unity. The harpoon reactions, which involve atoms that exchange electrons producing ions. The deviation from unity can have different causes. The molecules are not spherical, so different geometries are possible. Not all the kinetic energy is delivered into the right spot, the presence of a solvent when applied to solutions, etc. The keyword catalyst will be in the next video. Thanks for watching.